Dem say since when Sowore don dey for prison for more than how many months now, nobody ready to come and say he wan stand for am Surety. Finally now, of recent now, 2 days ago now, Pastor Suleman, the pastor of Omega Fire Ministry, I believe say most of us we go know am, he don come out finally say he wan stand as Surety for Sowore. So as he just talk this something now, this thing come be like say e dey cause many talk and many problem for social media. Many people talk say Pastor Suleman no be the right person to stand for Sowore. If I talk say he wan stand, person wan stand for Sowore, but Pastor Suleman now, he never even talk say he really wan stand for for Sowore. Wetin he really talk for the matter be say him talk say him dey think say maybe him fit stand for Sowore since nobody come out, so that him enemy no go go rot ten for jail. So I go read the tweet for una make una dey see. If una go Pastor Suleman tweet, una go see the way him take write am. Make I read am come for una make una hear. He talk say, I'm really worried that nobody is ready to stand Surety for Omoyele Sowore. Yes, he has hurt a lot of people, inclusive me, but do we focus on that and let him rot where he is? If he cause it, it is a situation like this that it will, if it comes to a situation like this, what would Christ do? Question mark. So when I see this something, and many people dey talk say Pastor Suleman come and say he wan stand for Sowore, dem no accept am, dem no do this one. Pastor Suleman never talk say he wan stand for am. He just say he dey think about am, he never know. So as I see this something, I come say even though say somebody wan stand for Sowore, must the person come out for social media first come publicize am? After all, this one na man of God wey be say everybody know when he talk say he na pastor. Even the same Bible tell us say if you wan do good for somebody, for New Testament, he say if you wan do good for person, make you no do am publicly so that you no go make the person feel bring the person down. Do am wetin dey for this hand, the other hand no go know wetin you put for the other hand. So na so Bible take talk am. So I believe say this pastor when he come out say he wan stand for Sowore now, he dey in the position to know more about that one. This one na something wey be say you never really make up your mind say you wan do. You just dey contemplate, you just dey think about it, then you don already publicize am. So if really you wan help that person and that person come hear, how that person go feel? And this one na person wey be say I hear say Omoyele Sowore and this Pastor Suleman, they get small small kwata when they first see before Sowore come go prison, now before they come hold Sowore. E get one small problem when they get during the time when this Pastor Suleman get this infidelity problem, or this extramarital affair with this girl wey they call Otobo. Most of us hear the story. So Sowore na one person wey we know say e no dey like when something happen, they go dey cover am, or they go call black yellow. So in a person, this one na im work, in a reporter. So anything when he say no dey go on well for the country, he go report am, he go talk am so that everybody go know, make that person for change from the wrong way to the right way. This one na one of the things wey put am for the problem when he dey now, because he see the situation of the country, we are getting from worse to worse. So he come out come talk say this thing e no good. He write am both for a reporting this is Sahara reporter, he publicize am, he talk am, then he still make some effort to still show say wetin he talk e mean am. So this one na one of the things that make dem hold am. No be say Sowore get anything when really crime when he really commit when he make dem hold am, which all of us we know. So even though say Pastor Suleman talk say he wan help Sowore, if I talk say even dey in mind he really wan do am sef, e go still hard, because if you look am, if you go the same tweet, if you go the Twitter where he for tweet this something, 90% of Pastor Suleman members, they no want. Most of them talk say this one no be the man wey make problem with you, this one, what if you come do, if this man come wrong come put us for problem, you go come drag our name to the mud. Different things when people dey talk. Even though say Suleman even get mind to say he wan help am, these things when they dey talk, e go discourage am, in the sense that I know say Suleman no go fit help Sowore. I get my reason why I talk am. Number one be say when they put this bail condition on Sowore, they put am purposely in a way when be say e go hard Sowore to meet up to the demands. And no be say as Suleman come out, many people no dey when for still come out say they wan stand for Sowore as a Surety since when this matter don dey down, since when they don give am bail and nobody come out. No be say people no dey. People dey, even though say no be Yoruba people, as people dey talk, because tribalism still dey inside this problem. So people dey wan be say dem for come out willingly wey go for fit still help Sowore, even though say e no dey for Naija for there, e go still dey for diaspora for here. People still dey when dem will to stand as surety so that Sowore go get im freedom. But the thing when e dey around the bail, the way wey dem take put am, the thing scare many people away, because then when e put that law, dem put am purposely. Dem know say e go hard, and dem no wan leave Sowore, and dem no get any reason wey dem talk say na this one na make dem hold am, because the whole world dey watch. So na make dem put that bail condition wey you know say e go hard for somebody to meet up to that bail condition. No be the money be the problem for here. Even when the money dey and all those landed property wey dey talk, somebody fit get am, fit come and say he wan see stand for Sowore, but at the end of the day that person go come enter problem. Somebody go say he wan try to help, at the end of the day na that person go come enter problem, because the way dem do am, anybody wey come out like that, they go say first of all, when you see this kind of money, which work you dey do, you go come declare everything. So before you know it, now they go come still hold that person. Maybe they no go even leave Sowore at the end, they go come hold that person join am. Now that one make you see say many people dey scare. Well, even though say Yoruba people not too show interest, leave that one part. People still dey when they still get mind to still show up for this problem. So, and again, as Suleman still make this statement talk say he still if for think of say he wan help Sowore come out for inside prison, some things still dey there when he talk say even though say he don hurt am many times. I no see how Sowore take hurt am, because Sowore na reporter, which everybody know. He dey report everything, he dey report everybody problem. Anything wey no dey go on, he dey report am. No be only Pastor Suleman own, no be the thing when he don report. So even though say Suleman even get power, say he wan even accept, that is, he wan even really stand for Sowore, e no go even still possible for am, because in the Suleman no meet up to the demand, because the thing when they talk say the person must dey live for Abuja for there. Everything when get, e go dey Abuja for there. And that one na be the things wey go come declare. So for that one, if you look am, Pastor Suleman, he no qualify for all those things when they really need. So some things dey when I dey think for here, say whether na publicity na this Pastor Suleman dey look for, or he dey try to mock Sowore somehow, because of say that small katakata dey ground before Sowore can finally go prison for DSS hand. So I don't know, this one na one of the question when I dey ask myself, and I still believe say most of una go still dey the position to still answer that question. So if Yoruba people no come out, as many people dey talk say Yoruba people dey betray Sowore, they do this one. Yes, one way or the other they betray. Wetin make am be say people dey really dey call Yoruba people for inside this matter be say because Sowore number one na Yoruba man, and secondly, if apart from say Suleman come out, other Yoruba people dey wan be say for still come out like this one, be say they get influence for the society. Everybody know say the big pastors when we get for Nigeria, when be say they dey flamboyant, they get power, they get access. Many of us know say they be Yoruba people. Una know who are they talk. People like Adeboye, people like Oyedipo and others, big pastors when be say they get this money, they still get voice to still talk. Most of them they go inside that Aso Rock, they go and come out day and night, and nobody is even ready to bring the matter up. I never see anybody when you don't really talk about this matter, because as far as I'm concerned, nobody really care. And again, if people they talk like this, if it be true, because the people when still dey power, apart from the pastors, most people when be say na make this case come be like say e get k leg, the something dey hard now, and e dey take for ground. Most of them now they still dey for power. People like Tinubu, like people when be say they expect say they go get that presidential seat 2023 when never even knew. Now they fight down, and that one now e come be like say na Sowore now they want come take buy head. But meanwhile, one thing wey they don't know be say this life, what goes up must surely come down, because this presidency when be say that they fight for all this power, that they fight for, when be say that they betray their own brother, when be say you don't do anything. This thing, if you be say when the time don't reach, they too outside people, they go betray them. They will be so disappointed, because all this thing when they do now that one be the thing when me I feel, and that one are the thing when I sense. They go betray them at the end of the day. All this thing when they do at the end of the day, they are all in vain. Because Sowore not really get anything when he really do. Okay, you just imagine money when they place on now, when they talk say if they don't bring this money, they don't bring this one, they don't bring this one, go fit meet up to bail. This one bail have been a ransom. For me, this one a ransom, because the thing when people when be say now people they demand, and this one I don't see any difference. I don't see any big difference. This one na man wey be say e get wife and children, small children for America. These children all of a sudden na they no see their papa. Could you just imagine wetin all this family that they go through? Nobody know how they take dey survive. So even though say Suleman really get mind to take happen with all the things and the talk and the tweets and other things when most of him member don tell am, I no see anything like help for them. For me, somehow e be like say you dey try to mock Sowore, because those people when they dey talk all those things for tweet, all these your members and your followers, na the thing when you teach them, na the thing when you tell them, na dem dey exhibit, na dem dey show come out, because the way you take train them, na dem dey come, na dem dey bring come out. If I talk say you really forgive Sowore, say una get something una do, according to you, the Pastor Suleman say forgive Sowore, because me I no see wetin Sowore do. Sowore dey e dey report any problem wey no good. Anybody wey be say e do am wey no do am well, e go report am. So for him now, e don become problem. So if I thought he wan forgive am, e no need to come out come publicize the something publicly, because when you don look like that now, no be help, or you get mind to even help again. This one na just to gain popularity, because if you see na many people don start to dey talk the matter. If you go anywhere, when you go now, go different sites and different thing na this matter that they talk, because the way e take put am, if it be say e really get the mind, but the way e put am in a wrong way, when e be say people will come against am. I don't know whether una dey understand me. So Sowore, I know say when the right time come, God go bring the right person. We no fit abandon Sowore for them, and we no abandon, and we will never abandon. Even though say some of Nigerian people that they pretend, most of them are suffering and smiling. We, especially when they diaspora here, we no go abandon am. We will do everything possible, and the rest we will leave am for God. When the right time come, God will bring the right person, when e go stand sincerely and everything go comot for ground. Sowore go comot for inside there peacefully, and everything go come back to the way e be before. So now this one be the things when I see for this matter, when I say make I still put my mouth, make I still talk this something, because I don't know how una see am. Because this something now, e be like say the thing don dey take for ground. E never even stood take for here now. When they still talk the matter for United Nations, they present the matter go there, they talk say this Sowore continue detention when they dey hold am. This one don pass, be careful. This one na against human rights. This one no be the way something suppose be, which our government they know quite okay. So people when e dey for inside that government, when they make the thing hard, na them be the Yoruba people when people really dey accuse. Not be say Yoruba people when people dey accuse na individual or common man when dey outside when e no see food chop. Na the ones when they dey for power, when they dey position to talk, when be say na dem dey talk say na so the something go be, so that e go hard Sowore to come out. Na the ones when be say they be like celebrity pastor, when they get power to talk, when they for talk say this thing one they do, na no dey do am well. Na the ones when be say they still dey inside power for them, when they follow Buhari as vice president, when be say they still get power to talk, when they know, even when they know say this thing when they do Sowore is wrong. These are the Yoruba people when be say many people they really dey talk. If they talk, they refer to those people. So the Sowore wey me myself I know Sowore to be a man of integrity. Sowore no be that kind of person wey be say you go just take one hand push your head. Whether Suleman even talk say he wan come out come stand for the as shorty for Sowore Bay. Sowore sef we no even know whether he go accept, because Sowore for me and the person, the way I see am, na person wey be say he no go just accept. No be person Sowore the way I see am, no be person wey go say you scratch my back, I scratch your back. No be the kind babe when they will come give am, when come be say tomorrow he will come become everlasting enslavement. He will come get conditions when he follow and come say even when Sowore see the truth, he no go fit talk am again, because say Suleman he stand for am as shorty. So na so be the way me I see Sowore, and na so I see this matter. So as I don talk my own side, I don't know wetin you think about this matter. You think say Pastor Suleman just wan mock Sowore, or he really sincerely he wan come out, or do you think Sowore should accept proposal when Pastor Suleman talk? Wetin you think about this matter? Just drop your comment below at the comment section. One person no dey get sense finish. When we rub mind together, solution must come out. Me I know say Sowore e no go accept, and even though say he go accept, Pastor Suleman no fit meet up to the demands. So I believe so all this one na just notice me and more to gain more fame. Na so me I think for this matter. I don't know wetin you think. Everybody free to talk im mind come out. So na the way me I think now I talk so. But another thing wey I wan talk last, whether Nigeria government dey like it or not, Sowore go free one day. All these things they go be story. Una no remember the story of Joseph for Bible? Una remember wetin happen at the end of the day? Nko Nelson Mandela, many other people dey when be say e don pass through all this process, but at the end victory is sure. Even Martin Luther King for America, when they try kill am because the dream when he talk, e no fit, so that e no fit fulfill am, they kill the dream. But at the end of the day, the dream still come to pass. So na that one be the thing wey I dey think about Sowore. Everybody should start thinking positively, so that everything will come out the way we think am by God's grace. So na here my people, na here I go dey round up my video. I don't know wetin you think. Just drop your comment below. Abeg, if na today na your first time when you dey come across this my channel and you never subscribe, this one na the right time for you to subscribe, so that you no go miss any of my video. Anytime when I just upload new video, you go just get that message. And again, I want to say thank you for people wey don dey support me for this channel, people wey don stand by me. Thank you for your support and your kindness. God will richly bless you. Please like, give me a thumb up, and share this video if you like it. Please subscribe. Thank you. I hope to come your way soon. And for now, I say ciao ciao.